We understand your time is very important. Some hot properties won't last long if you have to go to a solicitor or friend to make an offer for you. We have thus made it very simple for you. Just input a few fields and your offer is ready. Before we talk about this offer form, we would like to state that you are free to consult your solicitor any time before you sign the offer. ListSellSmile.ca doesn't take any warranty and is indemnified by you for any damage or loss by using this form. The use of this form is solely at your discretion. At the top of the form, we have provided two inputs for the buyer's names. You can write more than 3 buyers by inserting commas in between, like James Gestapo, comma, Stella Gestapo. We advise you to insert "and" between the last and the preceding name to indicate that there are no other buyers. Seller's name is automatically filled in. You can alter the offer price by overriding the number filled in automatically from the listing. If you don't know the legal description, you can leave it blank or ask the seller for the legal description. It may be hand-filled later on as well. As you shall see, some fields are auto-inserted. You must specify the amount of deposit and then select from the next field as to who shall hold the deposit. It is recommended that the deposit be given to the solicitor's trust account only. Your money stays safe should the deal go dead for any reason. Resale homes in Ontario do not attract HST on them, but we advise you to confirm it with your solicitor. The next input field asks when your offer dies. Write a reasonable time. This means that the seller can't take any other offer until the time your offer is being negotiated. The time of expiry must also be filled in carefully. Select a date of closing. It can't be a weekend or statutory holiday. Check your calendars before you write that in. Title search date is when your solicitor initiates the check of the title of property. It is best to keep it at least 10 working days excluding holidays. Ask the seller for any rental items in the house which you may be assuming. Usually it is the water heater, but a few times the furnace may also be leased, so be careful. Presently, most of the residential properties is single-family use only, though some may have commercial, residential, like for work and live properties where the main level is a store and the upper levels are the residence. The next question that this form asks you is if you are using the recommended solicitor. Should you have one already, you can select no. Otherwise, you can choose from the list of recommended solicitors. You can know more about a solicitor by clicking on the button next to his or her name and by calling them. We advise you to talk about your fee. You can change the solicitor anytime before closing if you are not satisfied with the one on the form. The next fields are pretty simple. The buyer's and seller's addresses and phone numbers are required. If this is a firm offer, where there are no conditions, then click on No when it asks, is this a conditional offer? When you say yes on is it a conditional offer, you are presented with a Schedule A, which defines the conditions of the offer. You can manually alter the conditions. If there's any conditions you want to write, do so in the input box provided. Next video, Offer Continued, Schedule A.